Hello and welcome to the campus tour. We start our journey here at the Center for Community, which is the epicenter for student success and student life here on campus. It is one of the largest dining halls here on campus, but it isn't the only one. A couple of the different options that you'll find in there are Italian, we have a kosher station, an Asian station, Persian, anything that you could ever imagine you can probably find inside the C4C.
In addition to the dining hall in the C4C, it's also home to quite a few important offices. We've got the Study Abroad office, the Buff One card office. When you get to CU, you will get a Buff One card, just like this one. It gets you into everything, into the dining halls, into your residence halls. We also have the Career Services office. This is an office that will help you buff up your resume, get those internships that are going to set you apart, anything that's really going to prepare you for the real world and getting that job that you've been working for.
All right, so right now we're in Ketchum Hall, which is one of our many academic buildings right here on campus. We're in the heart of a classroom, and you can see it's pretty small. 80% of our classes are 50 students or less, and 50% of our classes are 20 students or less. We also have recitations. Recitations are going to be outside of your lecture hall, and a really great way for you to practice the knowledge that you're learning in lecture. It's a really great way to continue working on the material and get your questions answered if you're not so comfortable asking in class. Outside of that, our professors even hold office hours. It's a really great time to go in, ask follow-up questions, or maybe even get to know a little bit more about the subject and get more in depth in your own major.
Welcome to the CU Rec Center. This is by far my favorite place on the CU Boulder campus. There's so many amazing opportunities you have to get involved with different groups and different clubs on campus. No matter who you encounter on our campus, everyone is passionate about something. For me, I didn't discover my love of the outdoors until I actually came into the CU Rec Center. Here, we have an amazing 3-story tall rock wall with over 3,000 handholds that's reset every 2 weeks. We also have rooftop tennis courts, 6 basketball courts overlooking one of the most iconic views in Boulder. In our pools, we teach stand-up paddleboard yoga, scuba diving, and many other courses that are included with your CU BFit Pass. Tons of club activities and sports meet here. I was able to get involved with intramural sports. I joined a team with my residence hall my freshman year, and this enabled me to have an instant community on campus. The CU Rec Center is just one example of the many great resources that we provide students with to grow and develop and pursue their passions as an individual outside of just the academic experience.
So welcome to Farrand Field. This is definitely one of my favorite places here on campus at CU Boulder. If you will look behind me, you guys can see a great view of the Flatirons. This is one of the most popular places on campus for students and families to take selfies. It actually is, as I've heard, the second most Instagram place in Colorado. We do like to call Farrand Field the backyard of your freshman year. There are a lot of residence halls located in and around here, so just imagine walking right outside and having this great field to come and hang out on during your free time and in between classes. We also do have a couple of events that go on here. We have Welcome Fest and Taste of CU, both of which happen during Welcome Week here at CU Boulder. We do have a lot of options where you can reach out and kind of find your fit here at CU, and that is a lot of the reasons as to why I love Farrand Field, and it's one of my favorite places to hang out here on campus.
Here we are at Folsom Stadium, home of the Colorado Buffaloes football team, and football is truly one of the most amazing experiences you can partake in here at CU. All parts of campus come to life on football game days, and this is truly something that all students can participate in. The night before a football game, we actually go to downtown Boulder, and we have our marching band perform in a pep rally on downtown Pearl Street. This is something that truly unifies our campus with the surrounding Boulder population, and this truly means what it is to be a CU Buffalo football fan. Ralphie is our live action mascot and is the unquestionable best tradition in college football. She runs onto the field at the beginning of each football game to get fans truly out of their seats and into the action of our home football games. Here, we have an amazing student section. This is where so many of my friends were made freshman year, and this is where you can truly come and experience and meet so many great different people at our CU football games. Not only do we have a Division I Pac-12 football team, but we also have Division I's men and women's basketball, in addition to volleyball, soccer, and so many other sports that are nationally ranked for their prowess in their respective division.
Norlin Library is our next stop on the tour. It's our main library on campus. It has one of the largest book collections west of the Mississippi River, so we're fortunate enough to have that right here on campus. Laugh and Go Cafe is one of the coffee shops we have here. That's a great spot to go late at night. Norlin Library also has a ton of different study rooms. They're gonna be glass-in rooms. They have a projector, sound system, and a computer. So it's a great place to work on group projects, and you can rent those out free of charge. Norlin Quad, very rightfully named after Norlin Library, is probably one of my favorite spots to hang out as a student. So, it's on any beautiful day such as today, a lot of students will kind of come out here, they'll do homework, hang out with friends, throw the frisbee or football around. Springtime is personally my favorite because for some reason when the weather starts getting really nice, it motivates all those upperclassmen to go out and get small animals. And they actually bring them out here on the quad. And let me tell you, there's no better feeling than when you see a little puppy, you can't help but kind of melt inside and realize that life is really good.
So currently we are seated inside of Old Main, which is also the first building here at CU. It was the original building. So that's pretty cool that this building is still standing here and that we still use it today. Behind me is the Lego exhibit. This is one of the reasons why I decided to come to CU. I really like the Heritage Center as it does show parts of why we are who we are. In this Heritage Center we do have our space exhibit. We have sent 20 astronauts to NASA, which is fourth in the nation behind MIT, Purdue, and Stanford, which is extremely impressive. Some other cool things that are noted at Old Main are the hill. So that's literally a straight walk from where we are seated. Up there are where all of our Greek houses are, as well as other dining restaurants, an awesome concert venue called The Fox, as well as off-campus housing.
Welcome to the UMC, also known as the University Memorial Center. This is our largest student union here on campus and a great place that students like to hang out. The UMC holds our CUSG, which is our CU student government. We also have the Connection held here. The Connection's the only bowling alley in the entirety of Boulder. Really fun place to go hang out with friends or play some arcade games. We also have the bookstore. The bookstore is a really great place to get all the CU swag and apparel you could ever need to be a proper CU buff. And then finally, we also have a lot of dining options in here. My absolute favorite is the Alfred Packer Grill. That's run by the university and is actually named after the only convicted cannibal in the entire state of Colorado. I personally have found my community here and I hope you do too, and we hope to see you soon here at CU. Thanks guys.